Perfect. Alright, hello everybody. Doing some more Eternal drafting today. There's been a new, adventure campaign announced that should be coming out in the next couple weeks. We don't really know the timing on it, but we've seen some cards from it. Looks like it should be a pretty neat thing. The campaigns have been historically pretty fun. The cards can be a lot of hit or miss things. Like if we go to Jek's, Jek's Bounty as a campaign, I think the only card of any meaning out of this is Quarry. Everything else exists, but really it's just Quarry. Passage of Aeons is playable in markets. Nick Detraxian is its own deck. Copperhall Bailiff's fine, but But they've improved since then. They're in a different order now. Dead Reckoning, for instance, has a lot more going on in it. That's useful. What else? There's also a little promo quest thing going on, which is a bit odd. Tamara's here. When I saw this card, I was like, oh, that's a really good draft card. Then I realized that this is a promo and you won't ever see it in draft. I was like, oh. Well, alright then. Anyway, speaking of draft, that is what we are here to do. I see Dectalon, Blunt the King, Massazog, good to see y'all here. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. Bar the Gates, that's not happening. This is a constructed card. It's a kind of funny one. It's not actually, one I've ever played. I guess when I say this is a constructed card, I mean that its effect is not relevant enough in Limited. Linebreaker Shield, that's a place I could just go. Dusk Raider is also incredibly strong. This is a very good 2-drop. Heirloom Blade isn't great. Saddle Up and Cut Ties do just fine. I have a lot of respect for Lathrite Blade Whirl. Fiery Fissure and Sandglass Parma are cards I'm willing to play. Got a lot of good stuff here. Am I willing to go in on that Linebreaker Shield real early? I think so. Linebreaker Shield is one of my most favorite pieces of spellcraft equipment in the set. On its surface, a 2/2 Endurance for 2. Is a Cornwatch sword with endurance. Generally, you pay 4 for that effect on the shield that's a 1/3, and you still play that card. And then the shield bash on top of it is draw a card, stun a unit, and gain 2 armor. And shield bash is a 4-cost card. You don't play it at 4, but goodbye, Dusk Raider. You're really good as well. Burglarize, Circe's Choice, which is a instant speed, Pyroclasm, and almost nothing else. Create Initiation Bell, pick up a Downpour, pick up a Sharpened Reflexes, Gift of Battle. Sharpened Reflexes is a nice trick for specific instances. If you can, win a fight with it, you feel really good because you get to continue forward. I think I'm gonna try and pick up the Downpour more. That's something I've been ignoring a lot in these. I want to see how this card functions for us. Clan Standard. The Clan Standard turns into a 5 damage Lightning Strike, which is real good. There's also Purge Leader. This is Reinforced Baton, but Clan Standard is real nice. Peacekeeper's Helm wishes it was better. It's okay, but Campfire Watchman doesn't really do enough. This card sucks pretty bad. Important Reader, discard a card for a second sight. Do I want more 2-drops? Do I want more bodies? I'm always on the fence on Important Reader. A 2-mana 1/1 flyer is not very relevant. And you kind of want something to use that second sight for instead of just having it. Yeah, 2-mana sack for Slow Torch. Like, if this card was fast, it might make sense as a way to, like, oh, they play a kill spell and you use it in response. It'd be like a burnout. But it's not. So it just kind of sucks. Petition, draw power of your choice. Sky Crew gets good. Petition would be alright, but let's get some Sky Crew going. We don't really have a second color going other than the Linebreaker Shield, and Sky Crew's a reason. Ooh, this is a good one, too. Really like the Wildfire Sensari. Is that reason enough to try to make that work? Probably not. It'd be interesting. Problem is that there aren't a lot of tricks in this color combo. Like, Clan Standard doesn't work with Wildfire Sensari. Like, you're not doing that. I do respect the card a lot. Yeah, but there's Sky Crew right here, and Sky Crew wins games. Saddle up. This is a real good thing to get this late. Maybe not this late. I think this is about where it might go. Saddle up is a big combat trick, though. Win target fight. Berserker overall. Okay, and another Wildfire Sensari. All right, let's make it happen. Shamanic Blast. Alright, we're getting a lot of our kind of trash going on down here. That's okay. So we've got Primal. Okay, things like Crownwatch Legionnaire and Bright Mace Paladin are looking real nice for us. Meditation Trainer, 2 or more battle skills. We don't have a lot. Well, we don't have a lot of that right now, but we could. Crownwatch Press Gang. Kind of like this card. It's good card advantage. Just continuously grab 1-drops. It's got Revenge. One of the very few cards with Revenge in this format. Because there's no Revenge in Common Uncommon. Rooftop Vigilante's off plan, so I'm going to pass up that, even though it's really good. Meditation Trainer's a choice. Crownwatch Legionnaire's a choice. Bright Mace Paladin's a choice. We'll try the Press Gang. Maybe we can get some ones we like. Like Minotaur Oathkeeper. That pays off immediately. This is a one I love. Oh, we also got some Echo Spy. I like Reinvigorate as a card. Crownwatch, okay, alright. Seek Power here too, but I think we're okay picking up this. I can just ignore the Bloodthirsty Brawler and have a 2-color deck. Tranquil Scholar, alright. This is nice. That 4 Press Gang is good enough in draft even if it doesn't draw anything. I don't know if it's straight. Oh, wow, perfect fixing too, but Tranquil Scholar, like, come on. Wow, this is really good too. Crownwatch Legionnaire and Snowcrust Yeti. Oh man, I like this pack a lot. I'm gonna pick the Scholar. Privilege of Rank. Oh, hi. Champ, huh? And I gotta pick up the Champ. Sorry. I don't actually think the Splash is real, and I like Spirit Blade Stalker. Yeah, I like Spirit Blade Stalker a lot as a way to, like, push through more damage. I kind of wish we had that trainer now. Wow, I'm gonna pick up that Oni Ronin. That's a little too late. We're not gonna switch over immediately, but, like, Argentport Banner. Could pick up a Yeti Spy. Like, is another 1-drop. Or I can pick up a banner in case we want to splash anything with Shadow in the future. Privilege of Rank comes back around. Herald Song. Another. Oh, I'll take Backlash. AMC Saddle. Whoa! Nice! Hell yes. And the Strength of the Many? These are some perfect final picks. Alright, Twilight Hermit is Nightfall turns into a 5-3. Bring Down's nice. Tinker is really good. No Owlhuru. Thank you for the bits. Thank you very much for the bits. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're doing good. Tinker Overseer, though, I think that's just a pick as a flyer. We need some sort of evasion going on. Bring down's real, too. Another privilege. Shield. I don't really care for the shield anymore. We already have a shield. Negate an enemy spell and put it in the hand on Hesitate is kind of funny, but it's not good. Well, yeah, it's Might of the Masses. It's literally that's a card that's got a reprint these days, which is nice. We don't have any real reason for like. Pick up that shield. Humble Instructor. Oh, here's a 1-drop I can tutor. Gonna make you humble. All right. Okay, I feel like we also probably want this Endurance Lifestealer. This goes really well with any sort of pump, and we do have a number of pieces of equipment that work okay on it, or just like Minotaur Oathkeepers. So, I'm okay picking that up over Snowcrest Yeti. We don't need more ones at the Mo. Unstable Form, oh, Minotaur Oathkeeper 3. Unstable Form, though? We were considering the Red Splash. We have Bloodthirsty Brawler. I'll play that one. Pick up the Unstable Form. Wow, nice foily pack. Wow, nice continuing foily pack. Sure. Lightning Strike, that's good stuff. I really like Jotun Cyclops. I'll take Alchemical Blast, we might play that. Citywide Ban, this is another constructed style card. Resurface, no. Lithrite Darkstalker, not really. Dog, Sharpened Reflexes. 200 Runner is a strong ace for Red Splash. I disagree. I quite heavily disagree. I know I've done things like that. I've done, like, splashes for cards like that. But if you're going to splash a 1-drop, like, that doesn't follow. Because, in order, for one, we don't have any fixing. For two, like, that's a problem in and of itself. For two, Oni Ronin is a good card, but it's really only great on turn 1 and 2. So if we're splashing an Oni Ronin, like, that's a kind of terrible way to go. Need more shifting in a red than splash? Oh, you said splash, so I'm going with the words on the screen. Apologies, but I do not yet have the ability. Entangling Finds is so bad, I do not want that in this deck. We do not have a lot going on blue. Do I want dogs? I don't know if I want dogs. Second Sky Crew would be okay. It's great and constructed. Yeah, that's sort of the idea on the card, is you go -1 to play it, and then your opponent can't play Channel the Tempest or Temporal Distortion or, you know, something like that. In here, it's like you play it and your opponent can't play their 5-drop. And they only have 1 of it. Thunder, thunder, thunder! Do I want an 8? Is that too big? That might be too big. I don't see much in here I really am fighting against it with. We got a lot of spells. Oh, Longhorn Treasure is going to be a real nice sword. Oh god, the Berserker, though. Oof, but the Longhorn Treasure, like, we have innate... we have innate, endurance as well as, like, multiple handoff endurances. Now, that's the card that wins you games. Hey, bud. Sherman Huntress. Petition? Another endurance unit. I'll take a Shiver as an interactive piece. I do want to have a sharpened reflexes. Do I need more units? Pick a guard dog. Yeah! Okay, I'm happy to get that. I actually did want one of those. Did not want one of those. Oh, that's a good flyer. That's actually a flyer I'll play. Good, alright. We're going in a good direction, I feel. So, empty it out. Bring it back in. So, ones... Maybe that Spire Sellsword. Settle up. Shiver unstable. Maybe the Gruon. Maybe the Shamanic Blast. Take a Chemical Blast instead. I'll put Petition at the Mo. And that's it, of course. Okay, I want to see my unit count. 19. Okay, that's a lot better than I expected. I thought our unit count was going to be a lot worse. Argentport Soldier might be able to come out. The card's very generic. Want to have Shiver, want to have Lightning Strike, want to have Settle Up and Strength of the Many. Unstable's good enough. We don't have, like, huge unstable things, but, like, I can at least unstable Spirit Blade Stalker after it's done its thing or something like that. Let's cut out the Soldier. What does that bring me to? 29? I need one more cut. Sentinel's good. Torrential Downpour is a card I want to have one of in the main. I could just cut Petition and go up to 17 power, but I think the whole point is I want to be at 17 with Petition rather than 18. Could cut another unit, but I don't really want to cut another unit out. I could cut another unit out. What's my worst unit right now? Like, my worst unit right now... Oh, I'm sad. I don't actually have a Bright Mace Paladin. That's a missing sad card for this. Important Reader's the worst body on a unit, but, like, the ability to flip into Second Sight is going to be nice. Though not very useful in this deck. Don't want to cut Lightning Strike. Mayday cool decks, by the way. I have sadly not. Constructed is just something I haven't touched very much. Is there a case to be made for playing up on power if you always want your standards to be on? Well... It depends. I wouldn't say in this deck. Because, like, we only have the one standard and we don't really want that to always be on. I could see it, like, playing up on power for that, but I would rather just use your standards as your early power to make your cards more efficient in the first place. It depends. Like, I know if you're... Because in my mind, the idea on the standards is that you play down on power... You play normal power, and then, like, once you get to 5, 4 cards in your deck turn into not power. So you have better card draws. And if you play up on power, you lost that advantage. Like, if you're playing 27 or 29 power instead of 25, the moment 4 your standards turn into units, you still have 25 power. So if you still want to go, like, super heavy, I guess, but... Alright. Sorry, dog. Alright. Let's ride. Have a feedback or bug? Good old cockroach. I cut the dog for being the most just... It just is card. For the same reason I cut the Oh, that's an automatic mulligan. 1 power and 8 drops. That's what we call bad news. Okay. That's sweet. We can hand off a keyword to our flyer. Like... Yeah, you would have to have a pretty good reason to want to do so.
Look inward.
Alright, let's see what our keyword is. Yo! Honk. Time for honk.
These markings, I've seen them before.
Favorable winds today.
Honk. I play a 1-1 with that text, so I'll play a 2-1 with that text. Are they gonna loot? No, they're gonna just go in on damage. I guess I'm gonna have to get this on to stop that stuff from happening. No blocks. Or I just draw my normal lightning strike, which looks even better here. That's beautiful. Okay, infiltrate. Yeah, I'll keep that.
Rule number 1, don't drop your tools.
Alright, let's deal with this. Goodbye. Oh my god, vile varmint! No! Oh no! It's the bat. Interesting choice.
Take it, it's yours.
So now we've got the humble, and we can get humble on Crown Watch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks, Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike definitely took that game. Oh, hey, we get our Damaris. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's just time to leave. Okay, floating books have to be really annoying to write on. Like, do they have resistance? Oh, God.
Take it, it's yours.
This is definitely asking for trouble. I'm just gonna put that out there. I need a power to get to 3 for Longhorn Treasure plus Crown Watch. The trick is, I think that this hand is so strong that the third power, like, missing the third power for 1 turn is not going to be game-ending. It's gonna suck, but...
Look inward.
What's our keyword? The Berserk? No, that's just Reckless. Well. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay.
Make no
Okay, thank you. Oh, I see. Alright, I will pay for my, decisions. That's okay. We knew it was risky on the keep. I decided that 15 out of, 38 twice was enough. Actually, the big thing is I thought that 15 out of 38 three times was going to be good enough. Clearly it was not. Alright. Yay! Let's move along. It happens. There's every once in a while, when you play a game of this manner, you can't get, Hearthstone has its own mana screw-like problems, but it's a part of the game. We take it, we move on, and then the next game happens. Ah, Nightfall. But yeah, definitely willing to make the gamble based on how powerful I thought the plays in the hand looked, because having a 5/6 attacking on turn 4, backed up by like a shield that could possibly go on the lifelinker, and the ability to pump the lifelinker, it's pretty good. Knuckle bones, roll the bones. I don't think I've seen the bones in quite some time. Best known. Alright. Let's take the redraw on this. I actually want the different color availability for me. I think I'm gonna play that clan standard to make sure I get plays on time. I don't want to be locked out of that line. I know that I could draw into it, but I don't want to be locked out of it. The big thing is that I'm okay giving up the Lightning Blast from it, Lightning Strike Plus, because I've got a couple other pieces of interaction. If I didn't have that interaction, I would value it a little higher.
Defend the throne!
That's alright. Now, do they have a 2?
I'll get it running, no problem.
Okay, and discard their Kopesh. Alright, I'm gonna get that out of here, and we're gonna make offense happen. Start getting some war cries on. Hopefully they tinker. Oh, they are playing a lot of Scout. Okay, so they're just slowly building up, slowly getting strong plays. They're gonna, that's a double war cry. Scout it, put it back on top. This is nice. A 5/4 with a snowball. Okay, so they could make a good 4 here. Just a Sky Crew. Alright. Let's... We have Strength of the Many here, so we can knock that out. And I'll take that. We have 2 war cries on the top of our deck. Shiver's okay here. They're gonna play something big. I'm waiting for their big play, They obviously have a tinkered card. They've been getting mana. Hate Cleaver. That's not enough. But I'm very sorry. No. Absolutely not.
No place safer than the Auric Bank.
Yeah, combat tricks are incredibly strong in this game and always have been.
The corruption.
Shit. Shit. Okay. I think they have to take this block because pump spells can exist, right? Yeah, like, we had to make that attack because, like, they could have died to that.
Thanks
Thanks for the hand, friend. No, if they had one less life, they would have died to it? No, they would have died to it because I could have snowballed their face, put them to 1, and then Nightfall shot my own guy. So, if I go Endurance here...
Hold them off!
And then... Like, I thought about attacking, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, good catch, Dectalon. Let's make this attack. Get that out of the way. The Nightfall was hidden information, of course. They don't know that, but, like, they can infer tricks might exist, which is why they chose the block. A giant growth loses them the game. God, that was a scary play, though, because that thing berserked flying is 12 points of life gain on the first attack, and then 6 every turn following it is a 5-turn clock. Like, of the plays they had available to them, that one was flat, like, was one very powerful way of getting out of there. All right. I feel okay on this deck. I wish it had a little more evasion. I know we've got the Sky Cruise going, and that gives us some late game evasion power, but we don't have a lot of, like... We only have, like, that 1/2 one I got kind of late. I kind of wish we had Bring Downs. We did have a chance at a Bring Down, but I think that was up against a rare that I picked. I think it might have been the Tinker. And that's our only other flyer, is the Tinker. Sure, I think it's alright. It's not the greatest. I like the shield. Wish I had a better target than the 0/0 lifelink that's already wearing it. That's weird. Is a 0/0 lifelink equipped with a stalwart shield? Huh. Oh, 3 colors out of our opponent.
You're
Oh,
worth
God.
more dead than alive.
That's scary. Drops are available for... Oh, okay. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute here. Play a Fire Sigil. Do it. Damn it. I believe them because they played a card off their banner. They're clearly playing Justice, so you don't play a Sigil without
Watch me.
the reason to. Hey, Oathkeeper's incredibly strong here. It lets me attack in and then, like, make the attack that threatens the double block and then use Saddle Up to win the fight.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
Actually, I don't even use Saddle Up to win the fight. I will. Yeah, I need to use Saddle Up to win the fight because this kills that, but doesn't kill the other one. I do want to kill them both, so Saddle Up. Let's gain 6. Kill half of our opponent's board. Make things look good. So,
Look within.
they've got some life force going. All right. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, we have the Alchemical Blast to make that attack look poor. So that's the reason they didn't, you know, block there. And Alchemical, they fell for the trick the first time. They're not gonna take it. Hold on. Once per turn, you may discard a card to gain a life. Oh my god! Feln Cauldron Life Force. What universe is this? They still have Justice in their deck for some reason. Feln Cauldron Life Force. Okay. Holy shit. Alright,
Take it. It's yours.
so the reason for this is that... so the way we did that, I attacked with the 3/5 so that it would get through and I still had Blast, and then afterwards I could pump this and start getting this to be outside of range. Oh my god, so they need to discard 5... sure. Discard the shield and discard... Blast will keep Clan Tactic around. Are they gonna discard again? Oh my god, they are. How many do they need on this? 5 discards, I think? 5 cards, create and draw 5 random spells. Oh my god. Well... I'm gonna give them that option to trade. I want that flyer out of there. Willing to make that trade because we have the humble instructor around. Yep, that's 3. 2 more activations and they get 5 random spells, huh? That's scary. Okay. So that's gonna take some time. Yep. Oh, I have a pile of just some comments I like to flip through.
No place safer than the Auric Bank.
Alright, back to normal. Alright, discard their final sigil and get 5 random spells. Okay, I have to beat 5 random spells, huh? Anything. God, okay, those could be like hot garbage, or they could be Wrath of God, or they could be like suffocate, anything. Danger mode. Okay, Alchemical Blast to take out my pumper. Reasonable choice. Let's get dangerous. One thing about it is that they're on 4 power, so they could have some dead spells. Okay, well, there goes my flying. Annoying. Well, there's new flying.
Favorable winds today.
So I do have another Sky Crew to draw. My opponent's at 9. Okay, they drew a sigil. 4 random spells. Their hand is just 4 complete unknowns. They could even be outside of the draft format, I think. I think they can pull spells that aren't legal, like Mortar, or something like that, you know? Death Strike, Feeding Time, things like that. They could pull spells from not legal zones. Yeah, they played a second... Ooh, I like that. Okay, Lightning Strike, Temper. Jack's freaking choice.
Draw your weapon.
Oh my god. Yeah, they don't have faction requirements. They're nulled. 3 unknowns left. Well, if that was high enough that I want that 7/7 to attack, it's never gonna, but... So I'm holding this... There's no way. Not worth it on that. Ooh, okay. So that's one of their generated. There goes my biggest unit. 2 generated spells left. Okay.
The spirits speak it so.
Okay, we got some dead draws ahead of us. So is life. Oh, ambush.
The corruption
Okay,
spreads.
that is a thing for me to knock out with the clan tactic. I have 5 power remaining in the deck. I feel like our opponent's gonna have a pump spell here, but I gotta try it. Or a counter, even. Wow, invulnerable to damage, huh? Sure, you got it, boss. No blocks. Is that your final? That was. No blocks. Alright, life totals are back to stupid places. We got this 10-9 to deal with. Can I deal with the 10-10 in my deck, even? Okay, thank you. I actually am really desperate for the card here. Oh my god, alright.
Rule number 1, don't drop your tools.
Okay. So we're effectively under the abyss here. I can't believe this thing's a 1-3 still. Like... Okay, do they have, like, give a unit berserk? We have a blocker still. I'm just gonna take the hit. Thank you for the upgrade, complete. Okay, so I do die to taking a hit from that 11, but we can chump block it for a while. Oh, okay. That answers the 11-11. Like, and probably upgrades this.
The corruption spreads.
Yeah, okay, fine.
A customer.
Merchants! Okay, that's why they have some of the others in there. Gotta look at their color spread. Merchants are open. I get you. So he's got to swap like a power for something real. Hey, Inspire. Okay, so they got a real card off of like a power instead. I need to block this. Okay, so that gets the job done. One of them dead. The opponent has a real card off their merchant. Yo! They have to chump this, right? Like, that wasp has to die. And then from here, like, we get to slowly beat them down. Wonder what their merchant card was. It's got to be a good one, right? Like, you don't pick... It's probably, like, something big. I would just assume it's something big. That's danger level. Okay. Yep. Okay, no blocks, because it's not worth blocking a deadly overwhelm. I do. We hit our opponent for 9 points of damage. Shouldn't be too bad.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
So let's attack for 4. And with the Scorpion Wasp? God, having a marketed Scorpion Wasp would... Yo! Okay, Disjunction. Okay. That is what I would call bad news. Yeah, that's a lethal attack. Okay. What I needed from that was the, like, double the block here, or the taking it. The taking it would be fine, and then we find a way through past that. From here, though, the power of Deadly Overwhelm takes us out. That was a hell of a fight. Ah, 100 unseen. Alright, 2 and 2. God, they had a lot going on there. Four factions, and they were pretty deep in all 4. I can't believe I got to see Feln Cauldron work, or, like, do anything. Like, Feln Cauldron is, like, a card that just doesn't do anything. Like, you have to be able to hold the game for 5 turns while you don't die. You know, over till it's over. You know, you don't count your chickens at, you know... Look, there's an old saying in cards. When I'd play cards with family, we'd play Pepper, which is a kind of like a euchre, or like a game where you play with a deck of cards 9 through ace in all 4 suits, 24 cards, and you'd play for tricks. You'd play suits. Suits would have you'd bet in a suit and such, and you get points. The important part about this, though, there's a saying in that game. We don't pay on 20. You have to have 21 points to win.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
Love this start, by the way.
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
Like, I'm here for the beatings.
Silently.
Sure. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
The spirits speak it so.
So we'll get to attack with our 3/3 flyer on the next couple turns, which will be nice. Like, that's gonna be cool as hell for us.
The throne must be destroyed.
The The throne must be destroyed, huh? That's a bit of an annoyance. Let's, Okay, so we're going to be able to take out the throne must be destroyed next turn. I'm doing this to draw past my sigils, by the way. So the throne must be destroyed is going to attack me for 3. They'll gain 3. They have a trick? There's a pause there. Rapid shot, perhaps? The throne must be destroyed. Alright, let's get the throne must be destroyed out of here. Let's see what the trick is. Is it rapid shot? Okay. They might want a tribute on, by the way. They did show a tribute card. I just don't want them gaining life. Yo! Alright. Strong tribute. We're just gonna fly on over. That's the game plan from here on in. You can play 5/5s all you want. I'll just be in the air. Alright. A lot of power. That scares me. Sewer sludge? Sure. Maybe pay for it to pump that to a 5/5? I suspect 1 rapid shot, not 2. Okay, cull the deck. That's an odd secondary choice. I figure you'd do that first. My god. Alright.
Look inward.
Again, do they have a teleport? No, a devour. Okay. Okay. Plus side. Got one of their bigger units off the board. On the bottom, on the problem side.
Another life claimed.
It was all a little too late here. We had an incredible start that basically fluttered out. If I have to chump both those. Yeah, I have to chump both those. Then if I draw a saddle up, I'll bring my opponent to 1. I need them to nightfall and then let me draw a saddle up plus torrential downpour. There's no way they would do something like that, though.
These parts could be worth something.
Okay, big on the ground is a strong game plan.
Hold them off!
Yeah, that's gonna get us 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm dead to on all out, just barely. Yo ho ho! All right. Well played. All right. So yeah, sadly we didn't have any, like, what I needed in that game was a higher pressure valve for our deck. Hey, we got the 20 spell damage, though. Forging Sauropod. And mostly I think that deck was missing Bright Mace Paladin, which is the card I love. Alright, anywho. I did plan on doing a couple of these today, was actually my plan on the day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and open up a pack. Oh, hey, we saw that in the draft. We didn't pick it, but we saw it. Getting good on Shiftstone. That's good. There's no upcoming set quite yet. But, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and do a second one of these. Let's just jump right on into number 2. Yeah, my plan was to do 2 or maybe 3 of these, depending on time, really. I've got a lot of time this afternoon, and I wanted to do some more cards. Maybe I'll do some other stuff afterwards, too. We'll see. I've still been thinking about doing, like, a Super Metroid randomizer. That might be later tonight, though. We'll see. Anyway. Let's just jump right on in. Vanquisher's Blade. Oh. Huh. Yeah, okay. So, for those not familiar with Vanquish, Vanquish kills a 4 higher power unit. That's extremely strong. Like, not only... So, Cornwatch Longsword is known quantity. It's aight. It's fine. Depends on the unit you put it on. Like, if you put it on Corrupted Umbran, it's really strong. If you put it on, like, you know, just something random, it's like, okay, that's +2/+2. But, this thing gets work done. Wow, this pack does not get work done. Huh. Yeah, removal and a buff spell, that's basically it. This pack doesn't get anything done. Iceberg Shatter Shot? Scavenging Spikeback is fine. Deathstrike kind of sucks. Training Ground needs a specific deck. Journey's Guide is, like, okay. Last Rite sucks. Transmogrifier is not very good, because, like, no, it's just not very good. Cliffside Caretaker's expensive but strong. Important Readers, Scale Channel Sorcerer wishes it was, Samsari. Pick this up, but not be beholden to it. Speaking of things I do want to pick up, though, Crown Watch Standard is one of my favorite tricks in the world. +3/+3 lifesteal is backbreaking. Absolutely backbreaking. Magenta Wisps is really cool, too, but definitely want to be in... I want to be in Justice. Oh, we got a Secret Weaver, which is a good card. 3 mana 3/3 with text. Cut Ties always gets things done. Petition would be alright. Lathrite Blade Whirl would be alright. Could go big on this. Wow, and then we just have this sort of, like, nothing pack. Certainly don't care about Consuming Flames. This is just dreadful. Dog! Warrant officer basically never works. Oh, hey, Magus of Celerity. I love that card. It's just that it rarely functions. Because that color combination has a lot of problems. Spore Breath is a choice, too. Okay, we don't have a full direction here. I know I want to be Injustice. I don't know what color 2 is going to be. Fevered Scout's real. Elder's Feather's real. Memory Treasure's real. Alright. Memory Treasure's incredibly real. And that might be reason enough to actually make this into Shadow, not Fire. Yeah, I love Elder's Feather. Like, don't get me wrong, but just Strong Flyer with Recursion is also a good place to be. What are you? I have never seen this card in my life. Huh. What are you? Okay. Seriously, I have never seen that card before. It's a 3/4 even. Alright, this is turning very weird. Let's get my Minotaur. Let's get some 1s and 2s that are worth, like, recurring. Let's get some fixing for this damn deck, too. Aeoni Ronin. Fuck. This deck is a mess and is going to be a mess. Oh, God. Sure. Fine. Okay. Okay, this is, like, what are we doing? What are we... Like, I wish I could splash Justice, but splashing Vanquisher's Blade is nigh impossible. Same with splashing Memory Treasure. Huh, how do we make this work? Hey, Evelina. Humble Instructor, Finest Hour? Finest Hour feels like a place to be. I feel like black is currently my least playable color. Like, it's Memory Treasure and a couple big removal spells. So I can just be in the beatdown. Okay. Hey, you know what I never drew in that other game? That 3/3 for 4 that grabs a 1-drop. That never happened. Huh. We'll take it into the furnace. We got Grenadins going. I'm accepting that I don't think I'm playing, Shadow. Like, I can pick up these banners and try to make it happen. But, like, I think I'm better off just playing this straight. A lot of granite waystones. Ah, scorpion traps. 3/3 endurance. Ooh, Asian's choice, huh? Yeah. Resolute Paladin. Hot Blood Barbarian actually kind of speaks to me. Sky Crew, that's something we probably want to have access to. +5/+5, or tree draw weapon of your choice. This is not a pack for me, but it's the enemy player. You draw, attacks, it's +1. I'm gonna try Reek out. Another Hot Blood Barbarian? More Lingering? I kind of feel like I want these, Oh! I guess we're really gonna try Reek out, aren't we? Sure. I'm okay with that. Okay. So we definitely have enough Grenadins for me to play the Scrap Hound. I don't want that Iceberg Frontrunner in there. Tribute is if one of your units died this went to the grave this turn. That is from anywhere. That's okay. How many tricks am I playing? 7. Sure. I don't feel like I'm going to be doing any splashing in this deck. I could. Like, I do have, like, Dark Return, Spore Breath, Cut Ties, Memory Dredger, but, like, one banner isn't enough for me to want to splash Memory Dredger, and that's the card I actually want in this deck. Because that'd get me back like Grenadin Drones, Disassemblers, Hot Blood Barbarians, things like that. God. I feel like the 7-drop is way too much, but I don't like any of the alternatives. $9-8. I can do 9-8. Oh, hold on. I just realized that power didn't have a specific card in there. Hi. I was like looking at it, I'm like, yeah, Granite Waystones, Fire Sigil, Justice Sigil. It's like, no, there's another card there, Jones. So. Alright. The Beatdown. One of these days I need to draft, like, Elysian. Like a more controlling, slower style deck that I just haven't done in forever. Sure.
Eat steel.
Oh, that's good.
Proud to serve.
I like your choice of 2. Alright. I'll trade 2 for 2.
Watch me.
Oh, baby.
Eat steel.
Goodbye to this thing. Hello. My opponent has missed a 3rd power drop for a turn. Alright.
Fly, fly!
Seems good to me. We got a trick to back us up. And we can get Rika to maybe draw us cards?
Smooth sands.
I've not played with this card. I don't think it's very strong because Warp is so much worse than Draw. But empty-handed, that's okay.
Glimpse into worlds beyond.
Right? Like, if I'm just flat empty-handed, I'm okay with Rika drawing us some damn card. Oh, I'm sorry. Sky Crew costs 8 to activate. Yeah, I'm very sorry there. But yeah, so let me talk about Rika for a moment. Rika is... Rika Desert Navigator. When Rika hits the enemy player, the top card of your deck gets Warp until... Warp this turn. Which, like, means that it's worse than just flat drawing. It means that we want to be, like, hitting with Rika while we're empty-handed, and then we get, like, an impulse-style draw. Like, it's okay for us if we can put a weapon on Rika or make Rika a little bit more of a threat. The problem is that a 1-power creature is very blockable. Very stoppable, almost no cost, you know? Yeah, I'm in. I like having Oni Ronin on the play. I'm the beatdown. That's a dreadful looking card, my friend. This is my worst card in our deck, right? If she gets in, you can draw a card. That's the problem is, though, that, like, we're not in a deck that can take advantage of that.
8 steel.
And I don't know if there's a deck that truly takes advantage of that, because it's also not draw. Now, in time... No, see. Now, Squirrel Token, after this, I'll show you a card. But you say, in time, that might be better. That card already exists. And it literally says, draw a card when it attacks on a 3-drop. So, like, there's no point.
With precision.
Okay. I think we win just by timing out at this point. Like, Iceberg Scattershot plus Rika plus, yeah, we win just by, like, timing our opponent out. In a sense here. So go to 2, next turn go to 1, go to 0. So they need to kill this. 5-mana removal spell? Yep, 5-mana removal spell. Spend them if you got them.
Smooth sands. Smooth sailing.
Time, huh? Interesting. I'm holding the card in case I draw the thing that lets me swap into another temper, because that would be lethal. Holy shit! That's way too expensive, my friend. And it keeps you alive. That's the card I wanted to draw, right there.
Eight steel.
So I'm going to note for you, who might be thinking that, wow, it's crazy that that card did something. You're correct. That card could have been any unit and had the same effect. Nice! Ooh, we got a good thing running there. Buddy, no! Alright, they go to 1. It means they can't play any other Nightfall cards that they have, but they probably don't have any. This is a weird card to be on their splash. That can't be their splash. That must be a main color. That must be a main color. Okay, you clearly have something if you're going to be attacking here.
The praxis quickens our steps.
Okay.
A world to build.
We have 2 +1/+1s. We have 2 War Cries waiting for us as well. So 2 tricks for 2 creatures is fine. Interesting. That's bad news. Okay. And then that gets endurance. That comes down with overwhelm. Okay. And then a 7-mana bounce spell kills us. God damn. Okay. Where did we miss the point? There must have been a point in there. We missed one. That was quite the comeback. So I'm thinking about our deck, and we don't have as much direct damage as I would have liked. Okay, I think I've decided where it was. Oh, that's dreadful. Take the redraw. No, the mistake I made was on turn 6 when I attacked with Oni Ronin, Granadin, Disassembler, and my 5/4 when I should have just attacked with Oni Ronin and, Oh! Okay. We know their second faction, and we know they have face Aegises. Yikes. Wait. All right, so they have Primal as well in there. I guess that card is single, right? So that's a splashable thing.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
I'm sorry, hold on. You want what? Okay, so I waited a turn on this because of the tribute. Like, we're gonna take the trade, they're gonna gain a life, they're gonna go grab a different power off of the secret pages.
They died with honor.
Interesting, they chose not to gain 1 life.
I'll find my way. Fly, fly! That's quite enough.
Oh, I don't disagree with you. You say a 6/6 flyer is a reason to splash. What's this doing here?
Eat steel.
There's no way. I flat disbelieve we're splashing a 4th color because we don't have 27 playable cards. That's the actual most ridiculous thing I've heard. Lightning Strike? Oh! Just saddle up. That'll do it. Oh, that makes, Alright, the problem is I know they're holding that Drake. 1 more power and they get it down. We can pop the face Aegis.
Hold them off!
So that's not a problem? They could have unplayable cards, they could have fire, like, they could be... Okay, we've got time, we just need to find something big to do here. Sort of the missing piece. Now would be a fine time to draw into, our 7-drop. That'll do. That pops an Aegis. Yo, alright. Opponent's got a lot of silence going on. That's strong stuff. Sun-drop.
Let's see.
Okay, learned
A little bit of
Herbalist.
this.
Wow, okay, they could have bounced for another one, but they're going to secret pages for the fire so that they can play the Drake next turn. So against that. So they now have Drake mana. Okay, they must have a pretty decent amount of fixing then. Wonder if they have. They must have some other fire card too. You don't just play like Ruin Sledge on your splash. I would expect something more. Here's Drake. Goodbye, Drake. Okay.
Beauty and purpose combined.
Ooh, killer. Okay. So that lets them get rid of my 3-1. They still can't really get in on the ground, though, because the 2-4 still exists. We've got a little bit of time.
Not quite as planned.
Okay, that's a big enough body to start attacking on the ground, but we need to deal with the air. I need to draw my torch. Oh! That's the fire! 7 points of secret damage, eh? Alright. That's spicy stuff. I'm into it. Alright, oh wow, that was quick. That went way too fast. Alright, Fear's in. Cannot keep this. We're off color. Do like having all those finest hours there. Okay, this looks real enough.
Die with honor.
Now, has my opponent got 1-1 Grenadins? No! Torch and Oni Ronin! Alright. One hand washes the other, as it were.
Eat steel.
Torch the Oni Ronin. Sure. Eh. Annoy bird. Oh, thank you for the sub, Kavanaugh. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Enjoy your skull. Oh! Wow. I believe using the temper instead of Caleb's is stronger there.
With precision.
The main reason being that I think Caleb's has a more flexibility for
those who cannot.
Oh! Immediately shown incorrect on that one. Hero of the people, huh?
Another flawless escape.
Hopefully it doesn't get quick draw in the next turn or two.
On my signal.
Okay, Warcry's not too bad. We can still make pretty decent attacks through that. Okay, and we can just gut it down. Good. Okay, this needs to die. That cannot be let live. I do have Caleb's intervention as like 7 points of attacking on a quick drawer, which is nice, and I can hand lifelink off to that. Okay. More war crying. Fly, fly, huh? Alright. I like that my unit's immune to gun down as well. That's kind of an important place to be.
You can do this.
Okay. Huh. Can't really make attacks through that. Pass it up. So we both got Sky Cruise. Kind of want a lifelink soon. Oh, yep. Oh, that's bad. That's my best threat off the table. Ah, right as I draw that, too. Let's try to get this flying. 6. Damn. Okay. Okay, go to 9. I want a Caleb's intervention, kill the weapon. Play the power, play the barbarian. Ship it back, hope we draw a power. Which we've been reasonably good at doing this round, so it shouldn't be too hard. They could jump their thing in some manner. Kopesh is on this turn. It's not lethal on a Kopesh.
More steel can't hurt.
That is not the power I needed. Vanquisher's Blade would be a very good top deck. Torch would be a very good top deck. They get to pick up their... Peacekeeper's Prod. You probably just play that, right? Damn. So. That's the end of that one. Okay. The Gruul deck. We had an interesting mirror going on in that one. The Peacekeeper's Prod is a very strong piece of equipment. I like it. Alright. Looks like we do indeed have time. Ooh, God, I love this card, by the way. Hunter's Harpoon is such a busted piece of equipment. There's a good reason it's not in the current draft format. Alright. So we've got time for one more here, and then I think I will take a break and probably do some Super Metroid Randomizer or something like that later tonight. I don't know if I'll do that right after this or later. Actually, I might just swap to it. That might be fine. Then I'm free on later tonight. Alright. I am fine with jumping in on number 3, though. Y'all ready for this? Hopefully, I want to go with Elysian. I want something Elysian to happen. I know I generally tend towards Fire, Shadow, and Justice because of their combat tricks. But, like, flying gets things done. Let's see if we can make that happen. Oh! Crown, huh? Huh. I didn't know that card existed. Inspire your units you draw and get a random battle skill. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's on a good flyer, too. Alright. Sure, let's do it. Crown Zone. And they'll come home. Huh. Important Reader might be more important with Breeze Dancer in the deck. We'll try Darkstalker's actually pretty good. This is a fun warp card. Defensive Lumen's real nice. This is a good big unit. I kind of want to have something like that. Let's commit on this because I feel like it's a good place to be. Seraph's Choice, really huge. Spike back. Now we get an Elementalist, sure. Yo, that's good. And Circo's Choice. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna take the Circo's Choice. Circo's Choice. Sorry. So sorry. I like that. I like the silencer a lot as well, but sure, let's just pick up cards to fill things out. Oh, hi, Berserker. Berserker Barrage. Okay. Fearless Yeti, Whispering Wind, Slope Sergeant. I like Fearless Yeti. Fearless Yeti is a really good way to get Tribute to function because it's a card that wants to die that's very likely to trade. So I'm good with that. Oh! God, what about a 6/8 for 6? Go big? Let's go big. Sounds good to me. Bang Sarasaur, I think, gets real big, too. Meditation Trainer's nice, but we don't have a lot of keyword hanging out. I kind of want some Nightfall to go with the, that's more stuff to go with Darkstalker. Now our colors are gone? Uh-oh. Let's hope that's just one pack here, because that's very strange. That seems like just random happenstance. Rather than, like, whoops. So let's grab the Smith here. Yeah, that's just random happenstance. Wisdom's fine. We can get some card draw going. And ooh, that's a little. I saw this and thought that was the deadly one, and I was like, oh, it's the deadly one, but that's not the deadly one. That's not the deadly one at all. In fact, I don't like my 2s right now, but this is just. I don't want a 1/1. We don't use it. Sure. Alright, and then... Oh, wow! That is a really nice second to last card to get. Something on plan that's, like, real and will function as a way to stop our opponents. Amber Acolyte? Amber Acolyte gets things done, and we have a lot of top end that requires us to have power. I think that's going to be important. Second Sight's also pretty good. Winter's Grass might function in this deck. I hate that, but it's possible. Yo! Even the 3, this card's dumb, right? I'm pretty sure this card's just dumb at 3, especially with Breeze Dancer to hand us more battle skills. Hell yeah. Or like, so we won't. So we might have like flying, lifelink. Like we can choose our battle skills even better. Not in the sense of like the Twinning Ritual there. Seek Power, Initiate of the Sands, Tundra Explorer. Those are all good cards. Seek Lust, Bearer of the Curse. Hey! Oh, there's the card I want. I'm sorry, Nocturnal Creeper. I really want the flyer and a banner. Nice, I'll take it on banner. Porntail, sure. Killer, that might see play. Stormlink's the second, hell yeah, that fixes our 2-drops a lot. Alright. Lumen Attendant? Alright. That's a really good way of, like, recurring our, powerful effects, like Accelerated Evolution or our killed, our, like, not the true man. Like, you know, recurring Breeze Dancer, recurring something like Accelerated Evolution. If there's a problem with this deck is that it doesn't reach out and touch our opponent too much. That's something we might want to look for in this pack. No, these cards are going to help us do that. Taking their scavenging spike back, I guess. I don't think we're a bell deck. Alright. I'll take a shiver. That gives us early control. Oh, and then we can turn that into... What? My draws are good forever! The end is near! I'm going to draw really great cards! Too bad the top 11 cards of my deck were power! Secret Weaver? Kind of like the idea of Secret Weaving. Grand Scout's not bad either. More shivers aren't going to be bad for us. And the end is near is really silly. You play that in draft and your deck has no power left in it. Like, you're just done. You are going to draw live forever. And drawing alive forever is scary. Not for us, of course. We could do it. Like, we have the power and the Amber Acolyte, but... Hey, Living Offering. And another Cerso's Choice, actually. No, let's keep picking up those. How many of these is too many? Stone Scar Excavator? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How many of these is too many? We can discard them to that, it's fine. Okay, another Shiver might make the deck. Okay. So let's cut this all out and build it back. Seek Power, Amber Acolyte, Bang Sarasaurs, Cerso, Lumen Attendant, Pensive Lumen, Big Thing, Shivers, Fearless Yeti, maybe even this Campfire Watchman. Draw some cards. Some Overwhelmers. I don't think Slip Sergeant is where we want to be. And a lot of our double-colored cards. Hi there. And we've got room for two more? One or two more? Could Read the Stars, but I hate that card. Could Belching Behemoth. I could... Actually, Predator's Instinct might be... What's our unit count? Predator's Instinct might be okay with some of our top end that exists. Think we want the 06 in this deck? Yeah, I want the 06. I'm playing it. I mean, I don't, like, super want it, but... also, let's quick count. How many things do we have that die to our own Cersos? 1, 2... Timing. 3, 4... 4 units that die to our Cerso's Choice, and maybe Bang Sarasaur if I time things wrong. Alright. So this is one of our power moves, is this thing right here. It's a 2-drop. We don't have a lot for 2. Stormlinks is something we're leaning on a little bit. So we get to have sweepers, we get to hand off fun keywords to our units, we get to... go big. Things like Shiver and Cerso's Choice, if they are irrelevant, we can turn them into Wisdom of the Elders, which is nice. Like, if our opponent just doesn't have anything to Shiver, we can draw 2 cards. If Cerso's Choice would kill too many of our things, we can either gain 6 in an Aegis or move on. Anyway. And I don't think there's any other power cards that are going to be making it. Let's go ahead and hit the button. Two drops from watching. What are you? Are you doing your own draft? If I'm giving you the luck of 2 drops, that sounds like me. Thufir Hawat. All right. This looks fine. We can use Cerso's Choice to buy back in. Maybe even like get the Scavenger going. Twitch drops. Oh. I didn't realize that was enabled on the stream in any way. I've not made any changes that would have done that. So that's nifty. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm able to help y'all. Didn't know that was there. Okay.
Safe travels, friend.
So I want my unit to die in combat. Oh, Huh. Are you gonna go grab your owl?
It's working!
Okay. Let's go. Killer. Oh, thank God. And play a 5-5. Hello, my name is 5-5. How we doing? Things are doing pretty good. We got big stuff. You read this card? It also triggered my tribute. There were a lot of other extenuating circumstances to that move. You gain an Aegis. Sure.
You don't want to make my allies your enemies.
Tomb Protector is here! Okay.
Watch this.
Flying Aegis. Sure. That's fine.
Back off.
Womp. So I'm bopping that Aegis. And the reason I'm bopping that Aegis is so I can double sweep on 8 power and kill all their flyers.
We fly with honor.
Okay. Sure do got a lot of flyers going on here. God, my kingdom for a freaking... My kingdom for a power right now. I will hella sweep you, Thufir. Interested in the Dota card game? I turn interested in that sometimes. What's our Cirso card? It's a Pyroclasm.
Our grief will guide our blades.
Really wish I could react to that.
I could use use a snack. I could use a snack.
Hello! The crushing has begun. So I only need to hit once. The problem is they've got this evasive creature that can kill me if they have some sort of, like, pump. They still have 3 cards in hand. 2 of them are, like, recent unknowns. Okay, no ages from that. Gain 6 armor, huh? Alright. That's a choice. Out of them not to attack, they could only attack the 6/8, and they would have, like, lost all their armor. Or unless you mean this, which yes, they absolutely should have attacked for 2 in the air. Like, they absolutely positively should have been pushing us in because they weren't blocking, and they need to hit us for damage. Their win con is, like, holding off with chump blockers. Thanks, Urso's choice. I'm really glad we drew that 8th power right then to be able to just go like, hello, Wrath of God is real! Slice, slice. Just gonna play slice and dice here. It's been a while since I've played with, low-key Trickster. I think we've played against low-key Trickster before. Oh, I'm buying. I'm buying. I like my curve. Oh god, I'm overdrawn. Uh-oh, don't do that more. Deck.
Together, we'll find the path.
Okay. Very Elysian.
Stay alert.
No attack there, huh?
Make no sound.
I think I disagree, but then again, I might have had a lightning strike and you're playing around it, so fair. Oh no, I woke up the crocodile. Why'd I do that?
That's quite enough.
Alright, fine.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Hello. So, do you have removal? Holy shit! Okay, you've got removal. That's fine. Alright, let's get some cards going. Seek Power, that gets them the ability to scout on the turn as well. We blocked the 5/3 with the 06. I want to kill that Living Example real bad. I want that card in combat. I want that card very dead. I don't care if they have a tribute. I don't care if they have a play there. I do not want to allow that. Ooh, yeah, like, Living Example just can't stay around. Oh, 3rd color. Oh, shit. That's a little big. What's our answer to an 8/8 flyer?
These markings, I've seen them before.
So it kills me in 3 hits. What's their blue splash? Okay, not gonna let me draw. It ain't flyer. I might be able to get enough power in the air to stop that. Like, if I draw a Tomb Protector, or if I, like... I want to get that on the ground would be the best. Pay 3 and discard a card to draw like Terex Hatchling. A Terex Hatchling, 3 Terex Hatchlings blocks that with an accelerated Evo.
Safe travels, friend.
Problem is, Breeze Dancer is 2 turns removed because it's pay 7 to pick it up and then play it next turn, but will die next turn. So that'll do it. Okay. Interesting. Just large flyer is a question my deck doesn't... I don't have change sticks, you know? That's the card I'm thinking of for dealing with that, is like change stick or polymorph proper. Ooh, upgrade chest. Because, you know, what does our deck have any actual way of dealing with, like, one large unit? No. Predator's instinct on something bigger. Okay. We have found a weakness. That's fine. Now that we're aware of it, we can try to play to fight it. So how's everybody doing today? I know we've been going for a couple hours now. Having some fun with drafting. Hope it's been good for y'all. Having a good one. This is the first weekend in a while I've been, like, just sort of able to, like, not, you know, like just relax. I've been busy almost every other weekend, so being able to relax has been nice. Damn. Well, that's good. SteamWorld dig. Alright. Let's get the blockers ready. 2 pounds, huh? Not trading, no. Cerso's Choice deals with that, and I'd rather trade with it in that turn. This is good. We're gonna sweep rather than take my tribute. Hey, Berserker, huh? Alright. Always good stuff. Alright, going pretty heavy on it. Let's get in here with the 4-4. Hopefully they'll trade and we get a 5-5. No dice. I'm gonna make one of these anyway. They trade with their units, so we've got 2 of them. Okay, they got in for Spark, if that was what they were trying to do. Ooh, Tomb Protector. So I'm going to attack in, see if they play a combat trick to kill me here. Because then I can play this. Otherwise, we just get Tomb Protector. See that Spike Back a lot? Spike Back is really strong. A 5-5 Overwhelm is incredible. Oh, Downfall, sure. It's a fair play there. I'm glad that's hitting that, not my Berserker. Is getting in for 1 that important? Like, I guess that gets bigger, but... I don't know if I'd be risking my life total like that. Oh god, another Downfall. Okay. That's an annoyance. Okay, now that makes their plays make a little bit more sense if they're going to be this aggressive about it. Eight power, 2 cards in hand. They've been scouting, so they likely have at least 1 playable thing. Yeah, I would count that as a playable thing. I'll get to kill it next turn, though. Alright, this is where things start getting a little dangerous.
Back off.
I'm gonna try and catch this in combat with the Stormlinks. Perfect. Okay.
They will be punished.
Oh, okay, they are not low enough to want to make that trade.
Markings. I've seen them before.
Now, this is nice. The Lithrai Secret Weaver with Bang Sarasaur is incredibly dangerous.
The price.
That is also incredibly dangerous. They don't have the power to do it right now, but that's real. Okay.
Another life claimed.
So now we have a lethal threat. They can't just pump the aspirant and attack me. They'll die. So they have to, like, pump the aspirant and pass? Interesting. Do I have a way to draw a card? Haha! What if I drew 2 cards? Well, they can't have running chumps. They had to pay all their mana to pump their Valkyrie Aspirant there. Perfect. If we didn't get the kill there, we would have been able to all-out attack, get the chump block, and then, like, play out our Wind Breeze, which would have been a chump blocker in case they had a pump spell. So we have our own chump block back. But they would have also been at 1, which makes things incredibly dangerous with how big of a board we had. Pot of Hatchling. Ah, good old Pot of Greed. Bang Sarasaur! That's a really strong Nightfall card. There's a few Nightfall cards I like. Bang Sarasaur is one of them. I don't like a lot of Nightfall cards, because Nightfall is I don't like the mechanic. I don't like letting my opponent draw. But, excuse me. Things like Bang Sarasaur, where it's like, oh, well, this works with Nightfall, and it's a 4/4 to attack. And it's like, oh, that's nice. Also, all your other card draw effects, things like Amber Acolyte, things like the Spellweaver, things like Wisdom of the Elders, they also pump it. So it's not just like all in on Nightfall. It works on its own with other. It works with a more generic set of cards, rather than cards that just say, While Night +2/+2, which is a very parasitic way of doing it, versus a more open way of doing it. The word parasitic is not a slight. It has a mechanical definition within card games. What parasitic means is that, is a mechanic that wants you to play with itself and only itself. So what I mean there is that you, like, the cards that say, like, does a thing while night, want you to be playing all these Nightfall cards because, well, you get a bonus if it's night. Like, why wouldn't you? So you keep playing more and more Nightfall cards until your deck is entirely Nightfall. Okay, we're gonna take a beating. Kind of like Bond, yes, that would be another good example. Yep, that's fine. Everything's fine here, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Wreck them!
I chose to wait on that so that I could get another card out of my opponent. That was a conscious decision.
Favorable winds today.
Yeah, we're definitely being a little greedy here. Certainly.
Come, join us.
Hello! So the idea here is I wanted to use the Lumen's ability quickly as possible to make my opponent feel better about flooding the board. Because once I get to 7 power, I can just pick up Sorcerer's Choice and flip.
Blood will spill.
That's dangerous. Okay. I'm scared of this turn. They can hit me pretty damn hard here. Okay, Grenadin. Okay, Grenadin. Alright. Hello! Let's get this off the table. Okay. It's a trade. It's a bit of a heavy trade, but it's a trade nonetheless.
I could use a snack.
Oh, that's bad. So we need to draw into not Shiver. Shiver's not the card we need right now. We need, like, our relic. We need some of our top end.
Not every weapon needs a blade.
There's Tomb Protector. How you doing? Hello! I'm here for crushing. The cards encourage you to make a warp deck, but that does not make the mechanic itself parasitic. There's a difference between the two. This is dangerous. I could just die.
On my signal.
Shit! No! My endurance blocked that, but not enough. Well, that was good. That was a good game. We were in it until the end. I have to look at something. I have not gotten to use my Breeze Dancer yet at all. Two damage to an exhausted unit, Nightfall. It's very poor, but it's early game removal. It's a way to stay, like, the idea is if we draw it late, we can hopefully flip it with Secret Weaver. But it allows us to like, deal with early aggressive units. I don't think Dorian's parasitic. Like, parasitic cards want you to play with only their own mechanic. Like, Dorian isn't a mechanic. That's just one card. That's nowhere near the definition.
Choose your battles wisely.
Alright, so I get to play Nightfall Dino.
Defend the throne.
Damn, that's good. Hey, how you doing, Shiver? My...
I'll get it running, no problem.
Okay. You're in a downfall for a Tinker. They missed a power drop. Yeah, synergy is not parasitic. Those are two different words. Like, I guess I've not been clear enough on the difference. I want Amber Acolyte because I want to be trading with this when it attacks. God, they're gonna have one big unit and that's gonna suck real bad. There's the Tinker. So they've got 3 War Cries. Bottom. Okay, Tinker bottom. Sure. They still have not made a power drop. This is gonna suck. I don't want to give them cards. Well, guess who's getting annihilated?
Silently.
Oh, I don't even need to annihilate it. Sweet. That's good. Night never ends. Sure.
They will be punished.
Okay. Cool. The Nightfall continues to burn. So I can bounce this if I want to.
I've got a clear shot from here.
Watch me.
I think I got a better bounce. So let's go ahead and...
Back off.
And guess what a combat trick looks like? Draw 2 cards. Crushing. God, this Nightfall never ends. Everybody gets infinite cards forever. Okay.
I've got a clear shot from here.
Alright. Go big. So night finally ends? Is it over? It's over! Night is over. Okay, gain 1 life. So I have Terek's Hatchling if I need a chump blocker on a flyer. Which is honestly something that could happen. You have a trick? I'm rolling in with the 2/2 because I want it to die. It's a trick. +4/+4. That's not enough to kill it. You need a second trick for a victory. That's still not enough to kill it. You need a third trick for a victory. Good God. Okay. This should be attacking for lethal? Oh my goodness, alright. Scout, I can go bottom. Alright.
Markings. I've seen them before.
Do they have another saddle up? They can kill me with a saddle up. That it won't do it. Very close. Stealing a Tomb Protector seems deliciously ironic. A little bit. Protect everything but themselves. Alright, up to 3. That was close. That was very close. They did what they had to try to win that one. If I had not blocked, they would have gotten the kill on me. They were doing the math on if they stole my hatchling, they could attack for 8. 8 isn't 10, so it doesn't work. So they had to be more defensive and hope that they top-decked a saddle. Top-deck a saddle would kill me, so... Or if they had, like, maybe weaponry that did it. I don't know what a 4-power weapon looks like, but... I don't like this. That's way too slow without any recovery options. Okay, I've got, like, kill spells, and if I draw into a single power, I get... Okay, this is actually better than it looks. Yeah, this is way better than it looks. Good. Because I get Shiver to deal with, like, early aggression. If I draw into any power, I get card draw. If I draw into, time, I get Bank Sarasaur.
I'll get it running. No problem.
Oh, ain't that a beating. Can't, Alright. Workshop is very warm when you have that forge running. Okay, discarding a Sky Crew. Interesting. Are they off power too? It looks like they're off power as well. Okay. Problem is, like, you know, they have plays right now. Yeah, I wish Shiver was like an instant. Okay. Hi. Hello. Yeti's here. Wait! Yes! Yes, 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 yes!
I'll get it running.
Oh my god, Shiver! Shiver's gonna work! That forge is running hot, but it ain't enough. I could fly over it as well. Can I race the Tinker? Because I can try and guarantee power draws. I like it. Because I want to find some power, damn it.
Be redeemed.
Scary. Nighttime is dangerous. I don't really like giving my opponent free stuff, but I feel like the nighttime play is the one that's going to get me the most offense here. This scares me. That actually scares me the most. Okay. Shadow. Okay, there's the Tinker. Tinker to the top. Uh-oh.
Come forth.
Oh, that's danger mode. So this pumps on plus. Oh god, it's 3-3, not 4-2. Okay. 10 on board. If there's no trade here, I think I can win next turn. Okay, this is gonna look really dumb. No, I actually like that card. We're gonna pass. Here we go. Is this enough? Do they actually have a giant growth? If they have a giant growth, they can kill me. Dang! Okay, yep.
I could use a snack.
Yeah, I had to try that there, because if I could get them to all-out attack, bait them into the all-out attack, make them waste it, like, you know, so they come in, they all out, I gain enough to live, my crackback is lethal. So we had to go for the throat there. That was such a strange game, both of us on 2. Alright, let's go ahead and take our prizes. I was really happy with that deck. Oh, man, we got a turn up. Oh, speaking of which, I should do that today. Shit. Turn up. Yeah, maybe I'll do that today, and then then I can save randomizer stuff for later. I want to do some Super Metroid randomizer later, is the idea. Anyway, I think this has been about 2.5, 3 hours of Eternal. We got in some real fun drafts. We never got to use a lot of our, like, biggest drafted cards. Bit funky, but what do you do? That's the luck of the draw sometimes. Yeah, if I have a regret, it's that we never got to play my legendary, and we never got to play in that first draft. We never got to play our oh heck, what was it? We had a couple cards. The Revenger. I don't know what that name is anyway. Anyway, so yeah, thank you all for joining. I think this is gonna be it for now. We'll do some, like I said, I'm gonna do some Super Metroid randomizer later tonight. Expect that around 7 or 8, 4 to 5 hours from now. If you want to see, we did get to see Cauldron, which ruled. So yeah, if you want to find out when that's going on or whenever I'm doing other things, you can always follow. If you want to support the stream, I'm honestly just happy you're here, but you can always subscribe and get the cool skull too. It's pretty neat. Anyway, thank you all for joining, and I'll catch you soon, I guess. I'll catch you later tonight.